Hey guys, what's up? DJ Joe back with you again. We got another wedding today. Today we're at Summit House in Fullerton. Got a Circassian wedding. They're from Syria. Roughly about 200 guests. So they're already at cocktail hour, hanging out outside. First time I've been to this venue, but really nice place. Has a nice view from the back towards the hillsides, and enjoying cocktail hour right now. So let's go check it out. Alright, so the wedding is indoors, but they have cocktail hour outside. And this is the entrance from the side. See the guests outside over here. And beautiful views in the background. You could do ceremony out here too. The gazebo. That's a layout outside. And we're gonna be right through those doors for the reception. Nice layout. Parking is pretty easy. You can still park or valet. You got a bar outside, but this is gonna be a dry wedding, no alcohol. We got a speaker set up outside for cocktail hour. Let's go inside, check it out. There's a ballroom inside. A small cake. Every time I set up, it's a different, unique setup. I'm off to the side today. Over here, got a speaker on both sides of the bride and groom. We're gonna have the dance floor right in the middle. Put up 20 uplights around. Still not, I got a couple more. Not sure where I'm gonna put them yet, but looks good so far. And then the little unique part is this room. So they needed to add this room as well because they have so many guests. I think it's about 200. So I put a couple uplights in here. I'll put a speaker right there too. See maybe if we can move that table just a little bit. Ready to go? Hey guys, so the guests just entered. We're about to start the reception in a few minutes. We're gonna do a Circassian style entrance. I think it's called the jug. So they're gonna have a couple accordion players. They're gonna come sit in front of the sweetheart table, and we'll set them up at that time. We'll see how it goes. So I'm not gonna do anything for grand entrance. It'll be interesting to see what it's like though. Alright guys, so that was a Circassian entrance. It's called the jug. Very cool, first time I've seen it. So it's just the accordion player. I keep calling him violinist, but accordion player. He's playing music and basically do like a dance in front of, in the middle of the circle and stuff. So very cool. That's the first one. We're gonna do a second jug later, but it'll be with me playing music, their music, and they'll also be dancing. So looking forward to that. Right now it's time for dinner. Guests are eating, and after we're done eating, then we'll get back into some of the program. We have a zephyr to start, so the drummers will come in. If you guys don't know Circassian, she said they're somewhere around Russia or Georgia, and they basically migrated to Syria. So the background, their ancestors are basically from around Russia, Georgia area, but it's kind of cool to see them being able to speak Arabic. So, and they're fully fluent in Arabic. Anyways, it'll be a fun night. place looks like from a different vantage point. Go all the way around the room. And actually we're reaching this room. Pretty cool. There we go. We're gonna do jug number 2. So we're getting everybody lined up on the table or on the dance floor. Start in just a minute. Trying to stall. Hey guys, just finished up, all packed up and closed house. Last one here again, as usual. We had to finish up at 10 p.m. and have to be out by 11. So for the last 30 minutes, we did the second jug, I believe it's called. So basically they gave me some music to play, about like 9 or 10 songs. And they do like those formal dances that you saw at the traditional dances you saw at the end. The last few clips. It's very cool. I've never been to a Circassian wedding, never done one. It's very fun. The music is really good. I enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll get to do it again. The Circassians are from like near Russia and Georgia, and they migrated down south because they were to escape a genocide, basically. I think late 1800s or so. So they migrated down. Some went to Jordan, some went to Syria. This group in particular went to Syria, so they spoke normal, like Arabic, very fluently. And yeah, so I'm Syrian too, so actually worked out well. I know the culture pretty well. So for that, most of the night played Arabic and some English. And just for the traditional dances, we did the jug dances, and it went pretty well. Again, I really enjoyed it. It was fun. This was the 3rd night in a row of weddings. So tonight is Sunday night, just finished up. I gotta say, all 3 nights went really well. I was very pleased. Bride and groom happy and all that good stuff. So yeah, after a while you get into a flow of things. The more you do it, you kind of get into a flow of music and things like that. It makes it a little easier. So I always like doing that. The more events you do, you just get in better flow, and the weddings just seem to go smoother. You know what to look for, you know what to expect. And I guess that's kind of what the experience is all about, having that experience and learning from one thing, from event to event, and you apply it to the next event to make each one better. So here's a view of the place. It's a really nice place. They were a little picky about noise. The first song actually I played, they told me that guests in the restaurant, which are on the other side, were complaining that it was too loud. I said just barely started playing for like 20 seconds, and they came and told me to turn the bass down. So I did turn it down a little bit, not much. But the rest of the night they didn't complain after that. I guess by the time the restaurant closed, it wasn't much of an issue anymore. But that's just something to keep in mind. If you're doing an earlier wedding and they're gonna have the restaurant open, they don't want you to be too loud. And the other thing is just you have to hustle to get out. I put up 20 up lights. It takes up a little longer time to clean up. Also had dance lights, which took a little longer to clean up. But just keep that in mind. You have an hour to basically set up. I was, during the jug dances, while they were dancing, they were kind of long mixes. So I was starting to clean up knowing that I had to be out by a certain time. So I think that's it. I'm ready to go home, rest up. It's been a long weekend, fun, but exhausting too. But if you liked that video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Till next time, have a good night, guys.